Summer is here, my granddaughters are off school, and they live right next door, so at least part of that time I will be helping to keep them entertained. And we want to keep them off screens, and they always want to glue things, and I went ahead and got these glue tapes so that maybe we don't have as much of a mess. We have a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old granddaughter, so let's check these out. This comes with 4 of the glue tape things, which is great because I have 2 granddaughters and they won't be fighting over them. And if we lose one in one place, and we should have another one someplace else, you can use this for scrapbooking. My granddaughters are always gluing something, especially the 10-year-old. I used to scrapbook. I don't have as much time for that now as I used to. It was taped across the top, so I did have to get out scissors to cut across the tape. This is what they look like. Let me get them out. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I got one out. So you've got different colors too, which I think is cool because like one could be like, these 2 belong to me and these 2 belong to me, and they can just know. So there's no fighting over that. I've got some construction paper here. We could also do some beads. I might do a couple little beads to see if we can figure out if that's going to work too. Okay, construction paper. I do know how to use this from my scrapbooking days. So I'm just going to run a little bit. Oh, there's a lid on there. Look at that. I'm going to run and put some pressure right down here, and I can feel that it's sticky. And then I can take, and maybe you could do just some different, tear art. She always finds so many different ways. Let me do a brown one. So many different ways to play with glue, and then this is not going to be as messy for those kind of things. There we go. We can do that. Look, and it's holding really well. Let's get some beads. Let's get some beads out. These are just some leftover like diamond art beads. I'm gonna take the lid off. Just put a few stripes here. You could kind of have a vision, I suppose. Ooh, pretty sticky. I'm impressed with that. And I'm just going to put these beads kind of over the top of where I put that. And just like regular glue, you could then create. They're going to have so much fun creating this summer. Got to keep them off the screens though. So this would be great for a classroom so you don't have as much mess. I'm going to just fold that down and hopefully funnel it back into the beads. These are just extras though. So if let's see how this does. There. So you could like spell out a name, and it's like immediate. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You can just mush down on there. You could spell a name. You could do a saying. Different ways to use these. They're really easy to use too. I like that. I like things that are easy. I like to be able to reuse some of my other things that I've used in the past. Let me show you how this did. Okay, there you go. It's sticking really good. Those are a couple that just kind of, just weren't onto but the spaces where the glue was, it's sticking really nicely. I like that. Check this out for yourself. If you need to keep some kids busy, a little mess free, a mess less, not quite as much ick in your life. I mean, you're probably going to need glue for some things, but if you can keep some of the glue out of your way for a little bit of time, this is a really good solution for you. Check it out for yourself. I am happy with this. You can make a little flower. I'm going to sit here and have fun with this now.